I am going to the chiropractor today. I don't know if you guys have been to the chiropractor before, but this one is very different than most of the ones that I've been to. Sorry, my steering wheel is squeaking. But anyways, this guy is a little bit different because he actually works on the emotional side of someone's body. And there's not a lot of people in healthcare besides therapists or psychologists who yeah. Anyways, essentially based on the notion that emotions definitely have effects on the body, and so he spent years studying it and how to help others reframe or reset their body through emotions and through their nervous system, alongside the more well-known crack method. Just trying to merge here, and there's bikers crossing the street. All my windows are fogged up right now from the condensation or from the dew, so I can't really see. So I'm really guessing where all these cars are. Let me see if I can get those off real quick. Better, but oh well. Yeah, I have a pickleball tournament tomorrow where it's an MLP, or like a amateur MLP style tournament. Which means we play rally scoring, and you and your partner don't switch sides, and you play with a group of 3 other people. So your team of 4 people goes up another team of 4 people. Your women's it's 2 women and 2 men per team. So your women's play their women, and then our men play their men, and then we play 2 mixed games. And if it comes down to it and we're even at 2 games apiece, we go down to what's called a dream breaker. And a dream breaker is essentially just a very long singles match. It's a rally scoring to 21, but each player only plays 4 rallies. So everybody gets to play the 8 people get to play a single game of singles rally score. Those are always fun, but very tiring. I mean, just singles in general. I'm very tired. I played pickleball yesterday up until 11 p.m. because the facility I was playing at decided to be open till 11 instead of 10 yesterday. So I was like, and I was planning to go home at 10 or even earlier than that, but time just passes by so quickly when you're playing pickleball. I don't know what it is. Oh yikes! I'm very washed out right now. And in the past, I had a back injury due to pickleball. I'm pretty sure I'm just playing wrong. But that was about a year ago. Really strained my back pretty bad, to the point that I could not move, and it was like that for a while. Recovery was about maybe a month and a half, maybe 2 months. It's pretty bad. Kind of sucked because that's when I first got into pickleball, and it was a lot of fun. Not saying that it's not fun now, but it's there's parts of the game that I would say is like, oh man, I should have made that, versus like, and then laughing it off, you know. I don't know. I guess it's still fun. I like it. Well, anyways, I'm focusing on just trying to be consistent, honestly, because at the level I'm playing at, it's mostly whoever makes the first mistake loses the point. So it's literally just get it over the net until the point is dead. So no more going for those fancy winners shots. It's more just like make it difficult for your opponent, but not so difficult where it's risky for me, you know? Yeah. The balance between risk and reward needs to be pretty even. So, anyways, oh my goodness, so much traffic. Okay, that's not me. Not my exit. Oh, last night, it was like after I washed up and took a shower and got ready for bed. But last night I was really craving some In-N-Out for some reason. And that was after I had Taco Bell, bro. Oh, my exit is still very backed up. But anyways, yeah, I had Taco Bell last night. Man, okay, that was before pickleball, and maybe I shouldn't have Maybe I shouldn't have. Yeah, that's right. Maybe I shouldn't have had Taco Bell before moving around so much. Yeah, I know a farmer, but I was crop dusting yesterday. Something about Taco Bell makes it so good. I don't know what it is. It's so not like whole foody. Definitely not organic. It's just, I don't know. It just tastes so. I think it's the cheese. Honestly, it's the artificial cheese that is just so. I don't know. I was gonna use an adjective with the starting with an sh, but. But anyways, that cheese, like nacho cheese, man. Just regular like store-bought nacho cheese, like from Taquitos. Is that the brand? No. I'll put a picture of it right here because I can picture it. I just don't. I'm not sure what the brand is. You know. But if you're watching this, I hope you guys also love Taco Bell, but also know that it's not that great for you. My sister and I guess my neighbor has also adopted the term. We call it the devil's food because it's so tempting when you get a craving, yet it's so bad for you, and your bowels let you know. Your bowels let you know that there was very little nutrition in it. So there's that. I don't know, sugar and fast food is one of those things I haven't broken yet. Like drinking alcohol and smoking. I've broken those habits, or I've broken those cycles, I guess. I just don't do it anymore. But essentially, I listen to these podcast episodes by the Human Lab, and it's basically this guy that compiles all these scientific studies about the effects of XYZ on your body, your brain, your neurological health, etc., and how it affects you down the road and whatnot. And basically, the episode on alcohol and its effects, and the episode on smoking weed and its effects, that was good enough for me. So I don't do that, which I'm glad I don't do that, because I guess I didn't want to wreck my body. But here I am eating sugar and fast food. When I mean sugar, sugar to a degree that is way past the nutritional suggested amount. I think the suggested amount per day was 3-5 tablespoons maybe. I don't know, I have to look that up again. But I gotta be eating at least 10 times that. I mean, look at my face. Look how much cortisol. I could be snatched if I wasn't eating so much sugar. Maybe salt too. You know, it's also really hard for me, strength training. I'm not sure if it's the discipline part. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's the discipline part. But just going to the gym, lifting heavy weights for health reasons has never been a great motivator for me. But man, I've seen the effects of not working out in other people later in their life. So I don't know, I'll definitely have to come back to that and consider actually creating a plan and sticking to that for health benefits. I think in the past I've always gone to the gym for aesthetic reasons, and that may not be the best thing to do. I don't know, but I'm only 24, so I still feel like I'm in college, high school, that a lot of the habits that were built in high school kind of just, some of them flow over into today. Same with college, a lot of people drink, and so it flows over into their 20s, their mid-20s, late 20s, whatever, even post that, after that. But I don't know, I think the discipline thing really got me when I was in high school, because I did not work hard. I did not work hard at all. I don't think high school was hard. The actual academics or the social aspect of it was hard. It was more so the, hold on, I gotta make sure I'm going the right way. Alright, so I just checked my maps. I am definitely going the wrong way. So I will briefly make interruptions to this little talk we're having as I try to follow my maps app. Hold on. Okay. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, high school. Yeah, I did. It wasn't hard per se, but I think my parents were trying to push me, and that's what made it seem hard, was the emotional aspect and the relationships I had with my parents at that time, and also my friends. I guess there was some certain stressors there too. But yeah, I don't know. It seemed to just cruising by at that point in my life was quote unquote worked or working. And in college too, just cruising by was just, fairly easy and minimal effort. You could just have fun. And I think there was something there. Like, having fun definitely has a place in life. So, I don't know, I'm still figuring it out, but I do know whatever I do, it's gotta be fun. Okay, hold on, gotta find my maps. Alright guys, oh my goodness, I had to go through the back roads because I was kind of lost, but I just passed by an elementary school and it's like 8:30 in the morning, and I think that's early, but there they are, those parents with their kids dragging them along just to throw them into school. I don't know, props to them for getting up to get their kids up. But damn. I was also never really a morning person. My mom's a morning person. She loves to get up early. My dad, definitely a night person. Night owl for sure. I think it is nice to get up early once in a while, at least like wake up with the day or whatever, and it feels nice because then I don't know why it feels so nice. It just it's still morning. I can't articulate so much. I'm also really tired, but it feels like there's not a lot of pressure on you in the morning for some reason. Maybe because everybody else is like sleepy or like everybody understands that, okay, it's still morning. We're not locking in for the day yet. I think I also feel that way at night too. Like after workday hours, it's kind of like the day's over in a sense, where like, okay, anybody can do anything. I don't know. I should think about that a little bit more. But last night when I wanted In-N-Out, I was really debating like, oh, should I get In-N-Out for breakfast after my chiropractic appointment? Still debating. Leaning towards no. Dang, I wish I brought my water. My mouth is really dry. I also kind of want to get a phone mount for this car so that like I can put you guys somewhere else other than right in front of me. Maybe off to the side. I keep getting ads on TikTok for that The one that clips onto your sun visor thing. But a couple reviews said it was like too close to the face, like here or something. Like, I need to change lanes. I don't know. Maybe we'll just test it out. It's only $10, so. Sometimes I start yawning and then the urge to yawn goes away, but I'm like mid-yawn and I want to get it out. Does that happen to you? I'm curious about that, actually. Okay, what do I have to do today? Okay, I'm going to my appointment, getting reset emotionally and physically. And then go home or eat something, and then I have to attend to work for a little bit, but I think shouldn't take that long. If it does, that's my fault. I got distracted, or I distracted myself. And then my younger sister and my dad's birthday is coming up, so I want to brainstorm some ideas about what to do for them, and hang out with the family. I would really like to drill, but it's probably best if I rest today so my body can recoup for tomorrow. I will mentally rehearse. I will mentally drill today. I do also have to carb load so that I have energy tomorrow with minimal food. I need to fart. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that one sounded like it's gonna smell. Okay, guys. Ooh, yeah, that one's no bueno. No bueno for sure. Okay, guys. Admit it. You sit in your own farts. Menacingly. Okay, my neighbor asked me this question, and I thought it was so specific that I was like 80% sure that she did this. Okay, hold on. I need to check my maps. Okay. My neighbor asked me this question, and it was so specific that I was 80. I was pretty sure that she did this. Okay, here's what she asked me. She asked me, "Do you ever fart, or are you ever laying in bed with blankets, and do you ever fart and then cover yourself with those blankets to trap the fart in?" I'm like, not really. So I thought that was hilarious. I kind of grilled her for that. Like, no, do you? Anyway, so I thought that was pretty interesting. I'm wondering if other people, I know people definitely sit in their own farts because it doesn't bother them because it came from them, like I just did. But like intentionally trapping the fart from escaping. Emotional attachment to a fart? My goodness. Man, I forgot. We've been planning this. We were planning this for like, I don't know, a month maybe, but my neighbor and I, or she really likes frozen yogurt, and I like frozen yogurt too. And Yogurtland was having a promotion. I think it was buy one get one free. Last night, and I totally forgot it was yesterday. Like the promo was going on yesterday, and I was out pickleballing, and so I didn't get to go. Maybe we'll get frozen yogurt another day, whatever. Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to turn soon. Yes, I left early and it paid off because I'm on time now. Alright, guys. Time to get emotionally and physically reset. And I'll see you when I get back in this car. and we'll talk more on the way home. Bye now. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm back in my car after an hour later and it still smells like fart. Gosh. This chiropractor, so good. So good. We spent, what time is it? Okay, it's 9:30 right now. I got here at like 8:45. We spent like a good 45, 50, wait, that can't be right. 30 to 40 minutes, I think. I don't know. We spent a chunk of the time on the emotional side of things, and it was wonderful. I wrote down what we went over, okay? But essentially, the emotional side of things was I had fears and doubts and worries in the present and the future about finances, so we went over that and kind of tapped through the belief that doesn't have to, and through the belief I mean like dissipating that belief. Like, it doesn't have to be true, and I don't have to believe that, and I don't have to carry that with me. A couple of things relationally with my sister, my friend, and feeling kind of helpless in a situation that there's really nothing I can do, because my friend is the one who is mentally, emotionally going through something, and it's not something I can fully get them out of without them actually doing it themselves. That's tough. Like, I can assist them and I can support, but I'm not in control of that, and that was hard. I don't know, that he said that was taking an emotional toll on my body. And then he also mentioned something when I was like 15 or 16, where he does this little test thing when you put up your arm and then he like taps it to see like, oh, where and when does your body go weak when things are mentioned and like when things are brought up, like. And he mentioned a lot of the finances and the belief or the fear around finances now and for the future stemmed from somewhere when I was 16, 15. And that was a time when my family had to move. And I was kind of scared to move schools, and essentially it was because like I couldn't control it. We didn't have money to buy a house. Our landlord kicked us out of our rental place, so we had to move to another place. I guess having no control kind of scared my nervous system in a way. But here we are. We're okay. What else? Oh yeah, and just the feeling of freedom. Like, we talked about and tapped through wanting the feeling of freedom. Like, I wanted finances or abundance of finances to have freedom, right? And to do whatever I want, to do what I pursue, explore, whatever, right? We tapped through letting go of the belief that I need finances to actually do that. He kind of explained and instilled the seeds of a belief that I can do that with what I have right now. And as I keep going, little things will come my way and get pieced together. Essentially, he gave the analogy that, like, okay, if I wanted to go on a backpacking trip or a hike Mount Everest, right? And I needed $100,000 to do that. And, oh, the other thing was, like, the part of it was saying, part of my emotional belief was that I had to do everything I want on my own, right? But he was planting seeds of a new belief that you can express what you want and ask for it. Not getting it or being denied what you are asking is no reflection of you, and not necessarily of them either. It's just they may not have that. People deep down, if they had it, they would help, right? Or if they felt like they could help, they would help. But essentially, going back to the analogy of wanting to climb Mount Everest, you need $100,000. If you express that you want to climb Mount Everest and you are doing what you can right now to get towards that goal, other people will somehow come out of the woodwork to help you with what they can help you with, right? So if you express that you're going on this mission or this trip to climb Mount Everest, and a friend that you had from a while ago comes out of the woodwork and says, oh, I have this jacket that is like, you know, certified for this type of trip, right? And so they gift you the jacket. And that's like, I don't know how much those jackets cost, but it's like X amount of dollars that you don't have to pay anymore. And it's not because you had money, it's because you had a relationship with somebody else in the past. Like it just starts, what you want has nothing to do with money. And getting what you want has nothing to do with money, which is why society has conditioned us to work a job, earn money to get what we need and what we want. But anyway, guys, here's what I want. I want to be on social media full time, just doing what I want, hanging out, documenting it for myself and for you guys, and hopefully getting paid. Ad revenue, brand deals with things that I actually support. And maybe it could be teaching you guys something that I know or knowledge that I have that I've gained over my existence, and you guys want to learn about it. I don't know. Anyways, every time I leave this guy's office, I physically feel lighter, and it's probably because the emotional work lifts up all these like dense emotions. I also have a friend who comes to this chiropractor, and she says the same thing. It's kind of wild. It's kind of like therapy, but better. I feel like therapy helps you articulate what your thoughts have been and how you could think about things differently. But this guy overwrites thoughts completely. Like, it's crazy. I really don't know how to describe it or articulate it very well. But here's the feeling you don't want. Okay. Give it away. What's the feeling you do want to feel? Okay, here it is. And you just take it. But the upkeep of keeping that emotion is practicing the belief that achieving what I want and having what I want has nothing to do with money. Like, I have to constantly remind myself that, think of new examples of that, and notice those examples. So that's the upkeep work. But he starts you off, and it's powerful. Like it's hard to come up with that on your own, especially when you're emotionally tied to an old version of yourself. Okay, I've been sitting in the parking lot long enough. It's time to go. I'll be right back. I need to map myself home because I don't know where I'm going. Bye. It's starting to rain, so hopefully it doesn't get too loud and you guys can still hear me. But yeah, what a way to start the morning. I love that for me. Today I have a few things to do. I got paid for a content project I did while I was in that session, so basically wasn't doing anything and I got paid type of thing. I felt pretty good walking out. I was like, oh, I made money. Okay. Does anybody know how to whiten their teeth? Because I feel like my teeth are really yellow. I did the Guru Nanda oil pulling thing from TikTok a while ago, and it worked for a little bit. And then I stopped because I ran out, and then I bought another bottle, and I've been doing it, and then I used the entire new bottle, and my teeth are still kind of yellow. So I don't know what's going on, but if anybody has any tips, let me know in the comments because that'd be very, very helpful. I'm willing to do most things that are holistic and natural. The whitening strips are not really my jam, just because of an animal health and the sensitivity aspect. I don't like that. Or diet changes. If you guys have any suggestions for diet changes to fix the color of my feet, I was gonna say color of my feet. But no, color of my teeth. Okay, I'm starving. I am starving, but not for In-N-Out. not burning out. Oh, the chiropractor also said that I have a weak glute, and that's contributing to my back issues, which I knew. I just hoped that it was an emotional thing that I could just let go of. But yeah, basically clamshells were prescribed, the exercise, not the food, and more band work. So basically just PT to strengthen those muscles. Well, I will be doing those on a regular basis now. Hopefully, maybe I'll add it into my plan for strength training. We will see. I don't know. What do you guys do for like a regular, like an easy meal? You know, most of the time mine is like a fried rice stir fry thing. You know, like sizzling lunch, like that. Like I just throw on rice and do a pan with a ton of butter, a ton of onions, a ton of garlic. Throw some egg on there, corn maybe, green onions. This might hurt. Stop. What else? And meat if I'm feeling meaty, but I'm vegetarian right now because I'm trying to complete 75 hard. It's been nearly an entire year and I have not completed it. The farthest I've made it is day 10, so that just goes to show my current discipline level. Are we changing that? Yeah, we're gonna change that this year. We're gonna finish 75 hard because I can. Oops, I did it again. Something. Also, I would like a new hairstyle. I have not cared that much to put enough effort into testing things out. I always go to my hairstylist and just say, give me what you gave me last time. Hold on. Finding directions. And I used to have, short hair with I'll put a picture right here. I used to have this type of hair, and it was cool for the time being. I don't know, I looked like a baby back then, but the long hair makes me look older, which is nice, I guess. But it also makes me look very, not clean, not professional type thing. And I used to get like buzz cuts when I was like a kid. And I think somebody in elementary school said something about my ears, like them being too big. And yeah, they're pretty sizable. And that's why I actually grew out my hair in elementary school to be long, like very long, luscious even. And once I got to high school, I cut it all off because I was like, this is stupid. Like, why should I care what someone else thinks about my body? So I cut it off, and I was cool with that. I don't know. Is growing out my hair again. Does that make my self-consciousness reemerge? I don't know. I also had earrings for a while that were cool in college. Made me look like one of those Asian boys. But after a while, I just realized it just was not my jam, not my personality. And also, I don't know. For me, it was a hassle. I also don't like wearing jeans or dress pants or shirts. Hoodies and sweatpants and shorts, great. Wonderful, comfortable, functional. amazingness. Fancy attire, blah. Comfy attire, yeah. And it doesn't even have to be like that fancy of comfort attire. Like, you know, I have newly added Lulus or Nike or, you know, the big brands, but at the end of the day, you just need something nice, like a Champion or something, or a Russell. Or even just a simple Dick's Sporting Goods. Oh, but underwear is important. I try to opt for the most natural options so that my undercarriage is not exposed to certain chemicals, XYZ, whatever. So anything that is 100% cotton is good. Usually, if you want to go for aesthetics, I'd say go for Calvin Klein. Hanes is just the brand your mom buys you when you're a kid. And some grow out of it, some don't. And you know, the underwear gets holes or whatever near the waistband or whatever. Up to you, throw it out or not. But let me tell you, when you do, you feel like a whole new person. Like you've graduated. My brother likes Ethika, but those have polyester in them, so I'm not a fan of those. There's these Goodfellow ones at Target that are not bad, pretty affordable, and they're pretty simple. Like they're all black or all gray or all blue or something. Those are good. I have a couple of those. Oh, socks too. Like, okay, literally just the necessities of clothing. Like, invest in those, or at least buy those on a frequent basis. Like, at least every year. Okay, like buy new socks or new underwear, because you deserve to have comfortable, new, and functional undergarments. That's what I told myself this year. So I bought a ton of socks and a ton of underwear. I guess the next step is getting clothes. Actual clothes. You know what the best feel-good movie is on a rainy day? Okay, maybe not the best, but it's a good one, and I just thought of it because there's a yellow van in front of me. Is Curious George. Such a good movie. So wholesome. So warm. And the soundtrack is amazing. But if you want to feel inspired, you watch The Greatest Showman. The Greatest Showman has the greatest soundtrack ever. Come on. Best storytelling tactics ever. Oh, there's rope on the road. Careful, Tesla, careful. I'm starving. What do I want to eat? I hate not knowing what to eat. Well, my comfort show is also, what is my comfort show? I would say my comfort show is Okay. There have been a couple of shows that I've watched, rewatched, or have just binged, right? I would say, sorry, Tesla, merging here. I would say it's a couple things here. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Friends, Parks and Recreation. I have watched The Office a couple times, but probably not like on my list. What else? Oh, okay, it's gotta be New Girl. It's gotta be New Girl. Don't play with me. It's gotta be New Girl. Yeah, that's my number one. That's my binge worthy. That's my rewatch. New Girl. Something so good and just entertaining about that show. So many different characters that just capture the essence of living. Okay, I am like 5 minutes away from home. Really hungry. I guess tired as well. I want to edit this new video that I'm trying to get through. It's this video on my effort to improve dinking in pickleball over the course of a week. And then I test myself by playing in an event. But my level, it's like the introductory level of dinking, because you don't really, it's like the 3-5-4-0 level. You don't dink too much at that level. Like, you can win without dinking. I hope you guys can't hear that, but I hear like a loud ringing right now. Dang, gas shot up by 20 cents per gallon since yesterday. Good thing I filled up my tank yesterday. There's something about you, girl, that makes my head wanna twirl. Okay, why did crisscross punch Chris Ross in the penis? Guys, what is going on? Okay, we're gonna get home, eat, and I need to plan what we're gonna do for my sister and my dad's birthday. Will I take you along with me? I don't know. Will this be the last video recording of the day? I don't know. We shall see. Something. Wow, my Christmas tree is still here in February. I'm home. Alright guys, maybe I'll see you, maybe I won't. But I'm glad we had to talk today. Maybe I'll see you in the next video, if not in a couple minutes. Bye.